Shrug, and it's a very pretty stitch. This we have a tutorial, a video tutorial on this, and we called it only lace stitch. But since then we have had several other lace stitches, so this time we're going to call it 3-stitch lace, and it is a multiple of 3. And I added one on this side because I need that edge to sew it together with this side later. So I casted on 97 stitches. That means 96, a multiple of 3, and then that one there, it's 97. So I made this with the yarn is Caron Simply Soft or Yarn Bee Soft Secret. It's the same thing, so whatever one you want to get, that's okay. And this is the way the beginning looks, and I did a long tail cast on. Looks very pretty. So let's go and show you how this stitch is done. And let me get my camera a little bit closer. There it is. Okay, so what we want to do is that knit 1, yarn over, and knit together, and that's it. That you repeat that. So this is really easy. Just knit 1, yarn over, and knit together. Let's do that again. Knit 1, yarn over, and knit 2 together. Knit 1, yarn over, and knit together. And you repeat that until the end. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 2 together. And then of course, please remember that at the end of this row and the beginning of the row back, you need to knit that one. And then on the row back, after knitting that one, you start knit 1, yarn over, knit 2 together. Both sides are the same. See, they both look the same. So there we are, and I'll continue with this. I'm at the end of the first row, so I'm going to show you how this is done. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 2 together, and that is my last one. That means that when I turn, that one needs to be knitted before I go ahead and do knit 1, yarn over, and knit 2 together. Now this is a number 4 yarn, and I'm using number 10.5 knitting needles. So like that it looks nice and open. So I'm going to show you how to bind off. Okay, so this piece already measures 56 inches, and from one wrist all the way to the other, it should measure 60, but I'm going to do 2 inches on each side for the sleeves. So okay, so you need to bind off on pattern, so that means that is a knit. The next one is a knit and pass over, yarn over, pass over, knit 2 together, and pass over, knit 1, pass over, yarn over, and pass over, and knit 2 together, and pass over, knit 1, pass over, yarn over, pass over, and knit together. So you need to follow the stitch, the same pattern. so that it has a nice finish, so it looks the same as at the beginning. So knit 1, pass over, yarn over, pass over, and knit it together, and do that until the end. And we'll do the ribbing for the sleeves. So at the bottom and at the top of my shawl, I'm going to make a knit 2, purl 2 ribbing, and I'm using size 8 knitting needles. So I'm going to cast on my stitches. So that's 2, and then another one there. So I will cast 33 stitches, 33, because I want to have the 32 that I need for the ribbing plus 1, so that when I sew it together it doesn't show. So please pick up, and then once you pick up, you start with purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, and then end with purl 1, and do about 10 to 12 rows. 12 would be better. So I will see you when I finish my ribbing. Now this is the reason why you want to have 2 knit stitches on one side and 1 knit stitch on the other. So like that, if you take half of one stitch, so I go from knot to knot, and then half on the other side, then when you put them together, you end up having your 2 full stitches of knits. So let's go into the sleeve. Just go right into the very edge. Let's get there, and here. Okay, so we will find the space. So see, you go from this knot to the next and go in and out on one side, in and out on the other side, and then you will have something that looks like this. See, you don't see where the seam is, and that's an important thing. So let me show you. See, the seam is, let's see, the seam is right in here, right in there. So it's important not to be able to see it. And so that's the way the sleeve looks, the ribbing. And I will keep sewing and I'll let you see how this looks.